I'll show you how you can maximize your Chase Sapphire Preferred benefits and include a few tips that you probably didn't know about. I'm Oliver from Twin Finances, where we teach people how to maximize their credit card benefits and points. Starting with the sign-up bonus, it's usually 60,000 points, but right now, as of this recording, if you sign up online, you can get a bonus for 75,000 points. Even if the online offer goes back to 60,000 points by the time you're watching this video, I would always recommend calling your local Chase branch and seeing if they have an elevated offer for the Chase card. Sometimes, if you apply in person, they give you a better offer. So for example, if the online offer is 60,000 points, if you apply in person, you might be able to get 70 or 75,000 points. So I would always double check. This card comes with your typical multipliers like 3x on dining and 2x on travel. So that covers things like flights and hotels. Here, you can see you also get 3x on online groceries like Instacart or DoorDash, and even if you don't use these services, I can show you how you can still maximize this benefit. If you shop at Kroger or any of its affiliated stores like Harris Teeter or Ralph's, then you should be using Kroger Pay, which is really similar to Apple Pay, and it will let you pay your groceries with your phone. Once you have it set up on your phone, then within the Kroger app, you can pull up a QR code and you can scan it at the self-checkout or show it to the cashier, and that way it'll get coded as an online grocery and you'll get 3x points instead of the normal 1x points. You can see here, this is a recent purchase at Harris Teeter, and you can see that I get 3x points for this groceries instead of the 1x. I have a video explaining how to get that set up, so I'll leave a link in the description so you can check that out. With this Chase card, you also get DashPass, which is DoorDash's paid annual subscription, and gives you deals and discounts on DoorDash deliveries. I never really used DoorDash, so I didn't care about this benefit, but then I learned you actually get a $10 monthly DoorDash credit with this pass. It's mainly used at grocery stores, but I learned you can actually use it at stores like gas stations and sometimes even restaurants. To maximize this credit, you want to place a pickup order so you don't have to pay any of those extra delivery fees. The hardest thing about this credit is finding a grocery store near you that you can do pickup at. It used to be really hard because you had to manually check each of the stores around you to see if they did a pickup option, but I'll show you how you can quickly filter for grocery stores around you so you don't have to do that. Once you're on the DoorDash app, select Pickup and then choose the View on Map option. Once that loads, select Search this area and it'll show you all the different restaurants and grocery stores near you. From there, if you want to easily see which grocery stores are near you, you can type in grocery in the search bar and you'll see a list of all the different grocery stores near your area. This will show you all the locations that are considered grocery stores, and if you look for the green cart icon, this will let you know that you can use your $10 credit there and do a pickup. So even though it's technically not a grocery store, you'll still be able to use your credit there. If you look around, you'll notice that there are a lot of gas stations that are considered grocery stores, so you'll be able to use your credit there. So for example, we have Circle K, and I know 7-Eleven is another popular gas station on here, so you'll be able to use your $10 credit and do pickup there. Once you find a location that does pickup, then you just want to make sure you go to the final checkout page, and then that's where you'll be able to toggle your $10 credit. In this example, you can see here, I usually go to this gas station and just get a protein bar and protein shake, and it's right under $10. So it's really nice because I don't have to pay anything out of pocket. Not only do you get a $10 credit, you actually get a couple other benefits with the DashPass, and another good one is that you can connect your DoorDash account to Lyft, and you actually get some Lyft discounts through this. Once you get that set up, you can see a list of the different Lyft benefits here, like 10% off scheduled airport rides and 2 priority pickups a month. To set this up, you can go in the Lyft app, and in the settings, you can click on rewards, and you should see a section where you can connect your DoorDash account to your Lyft account. Another benefit of this card is that if you pay your Lyft rides with your Chase card, then you actually get back 5x points versus the normal 2x. You can see here, I used my Chase card to pay for this Lyft ride, and then a couple of days later, I got the 5x points. While we're talking about Lyft, another cool benefit they offer is that you can connect your Lyft account to different hotel or airline programs to earn extra miles when you take a Lyft. Here's a list of all the different partners that Lyft has. Personally, I like to connect it to my Bilt account since that means I'll be getting 2 times the points anytime I take a Lyft ride. So in total, if I pay for my Chase card, then I'll get back 7 times the amount of points for any Lyft rides. My favorite way to maximize this credit card is to use the Chase points to book Hyatt hotels, and this has saved me thousands of dollars over the years. What I mean by that is instead of using your Chase points to book on the Chase travel portal, you can actually transfer your Chase points directly into the Hyatt hotel program, and then you can book your hotel directly through the Hyatt website. The reason you want to do it this way is that you can get a much better deal with your credit card points if you book directly through the Hyatt website versus booking it on the Chase travel portal. For example, I stayed at a Hyatt that would have cost $283 for one night, Instead, I only had to use 8,000 Chase points or $80 worth of points, so I was able to save over $200 just on this one night alone. When you book Hyatt hotels with your Chase points, they have a generous cancellation policy, and you can usually cancel up to a day or two before, so it's really nice to have the flexibility. What's really nice about the Hyatt hotel program is that it's pretty easy to find a deal. Whenever you're looking at the cash price, you can always toggle the option to use points, and it'll show you if there's any rooms available to use your points for. I have a whole separate video explaining how this whole process works, so I'll leave a link in the description so you can check that out later. I also use these Chase points to transfer to different airline programs, and I have a whole separate video explaining how you can book cheap flights with these credit card points, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can check that out too. If you want to learn how to save thousands by booking Hyatt hotels, then check out this video.